One of the key things that we're talking about is the management cycle of a hedgerow. And with this, we're promoting the hedge code and the list of actions we have for planting, managing and sustainably foraging from hedgerows. And with that, we link in the management cycle and try to get across that different hedgerows have different management needs. And that the best thing to do is look at hedgerows on a case-by-case basis. So make a simple map of all your boundaries and just see where do they fit on the management cycle and what actions can you take. So for example, do they need rejuvenation through hedge laying, which is where we bring in our billhooks? Maybe there's a need for coppicing, maybe you can do some infill planting, or maybe there's a boundary that doesn't currently have a hedgerow where you can add a new one in.
It's good just to identify a small area of hedging that you can look after and maintain and better enhance. One way that we would do that on our farm, we would plant quite a lot of new hedging. Weeds can be quite a big thing growing up and taking away the light from new hedging. So we actually, instead of taking our wool to the wool mart, we actually spread our wool down below where we plant our hedges to compress the weeds. What a great way, great biodiversity and great for the environment.
We wanted to be able to give women a platform to speak, women in farming, because we know that 13% of women are only landowners. We know that only 13% are landowners, yet there's 58,000 women involved in agriculture. So where are they? We want to be able to say, come on out, come and talk about it. We know that they contribute. We've had numerous stories here today. We had a lady who told us about the difficulty she had getting clothing that fitted her, safety clothing that fitted her. We had women who told us that she didn't like taking her animals to the mart, that she gave her animals to a man to sell at the mart. Women should be welcome to come to marts, should be able to sell their animals at marts. And we had stories where the ladies' toilets were locked at marts. So they were probably the negative things, but we had loads of positive stories as well. We had women who are lambing, who have their own herd number, who have their own flock, who are involved in every aspect of their farming, who use the machinery, who use the IT, who go banking, who does all the financials. So we have a blend of the two. We want to encourage the people who are having the negative maybe elements to, talk to the people who are having the positive. So we want to create this kind of conversation. And that's the aim of this, is that this conversation carries on.